I'm not staying in a haunted hotel. You kidding me?
All right, keep your cool.
Wouldn't be bent out of shape if this place gets destroyed in the collapse, to be honest.
I used to sleep in graveyards. This is nothing.
Wonder if Joseph thinks it's sacrilegious to believe in ghosts.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
There's still lingering souls around here, I swear.
Hope the souls buried under this place find their way to the light.
I want to talk about anything else. Don't remember what the father said about spirits and all that. I mean, if souls exist, ghosts got it too.
I've heard Faith likes this place the way it is.
I used to work here before I joined Eden's Gate.
I heard Faith has big plans for this place.
I won't let the resistance make this place into a refuge.
Faith was here with some pilgrims not too long ago. I saw her. She's beautiful.
The father's plan for this hotel remains a mystery, even to me.
I'd hoped for a different post, honestly.
It's weirdly cold around here.
Ghosts can't hurt me. They're invisible.
Sorry, what? I was busy listening to my own thoughts.
There's a fine line between ghosts and angels, and we already got angels, so I have no idea what the hell's happening here.
Praise be, we're doing the Father's work here.
I always feel a presence when I'm here. I hope it's just Faith's love.
This place is for the damned, I'm telling you.
Resistance has no claim to take this place. It's been abandoned before we came here.
Whatever you say.
This hotel's almost 100 years old. Used to be a real fancy place.
Fair number of pilgrims passing through these days.
I think God's forsaken some places early. This is definitely one of them.
Wait! Did you feel that? The Father tells us to be attentive and have no fear.
Every place has a purpose in the father's plan.
Nothing to fear here. The father's made that clear.
I'm just praying no lost souls bother us.
This place makes my skin crawl. Think we ought to leave this place. But what do I know?
Everything done for profit will collapse. Just like this place did.
Father's orders, our obedience.
Praise Faith, praise the Father.
Hate this place. Could be 90 degrees and I'm always cold here.
Wonder if there's still time for a dip in the hot springs.
Never got the story about why this place was abandoned.
No ghost talk. That's not in the word of the father.
Wonder if a building like this will survive the collapse.
Place has had a lot of years to rot.
Only thing keeping me here is my faith in the project. Swear I felt something touch my neck.
All right, calm down.
Father has a plan for this place. We shouldn't question it.
Still don't like it here.
If the Father's not afraid of this place, I won't be either.
Great work, freeing up the Hot Spring Hotel. Wonder if the ghosts will be pleased with you. We'll be able to use the hotel as a place of shelter. Good work.
Well, that place looks like bad news.
Hotel looks abandoned. Maybe we should check it out.
Let's check out that old hotel.
Used to tell ghost stories about this place at summer camp.
I still say this place has ghosts living in it.
This place creeps me out, something fierce.
You couldn't pay me to spend the night here.
I worked here as a maid over a summer. Seems like ages ago.
Heard a lot of creepy stories about this place.
Everyone says this place is haunted.
Maybe I can get a job here later.
There's something strange about this place.
Could use the hotel's space for a field hospital or something. Let's take it.
This place doesn't feel right.
This place gives me the creeps.
Not all ghosts are evil, right? Maybe they're just organized.
I'd heard reports that the cult had occupied this place, but it looks abandoned.
We should see if there's anything going on in that creepy abandoned old hotel.
If I was a ghost, this would definitely be the type of place that I would haunt.
There's something strange going on over there.
God, I hope they didn't do nothing to the hot springs.
After what we've been through, we deserve a bit of R&R.
Seems like the kind of place kids would sleep over at on a dare.
Can't prove ghosts are real. Can't prove they ain't either.
I'm gonna want to write my last will before we get closer to that building.
I don't like the look of that place. I hear lots of people died there, man.
No cult here. Feels like a trap.
Nothing good's ever happened here. I hear a telephone ringing from inside there.
I feel like if I sleep here, I won't live to see the morning, on account of being murdered by a ghost.
I've heard bad stories about that hotel.
Ghost stories. Let's be careful.
There's something about this hotel that rubs me the wrong way.
Heard a bunch of people are buried under that hotel. Earthquake or something. Gives me the creeps.
Cougars have this place locked down tight.
I hope I can finally relax.
God damn, this place is spooky.
Cult or no cult, this place is still creepy.
I used to spend a lot of time here.
This place is like the set of a horror movie.
I don't care what anyone says, this place is cursed.
There's a lot of room here.
Now the cult is gone, maybe we can exorcise these fucking ghosts.
Hotel's a little less creepy now that there's people in it.
Nobody but us can hang their hat here now.
I hope we can put the souls here to rest. Maybe then they'll stop haunting the damn place.
This place is fucking haunted.
We got the Peggies out, but I still feel like that place is full of ghosts.
That place is super fucking haunted.
I'd love to take a dip in some hot springs. All this fighting's hell on my neck muscles.
I get the heebie-jeebies in here.
Sure hope this hotel serves the resistance. Lots of space, at least.
I swear this place is haunted.
I always thought it'd be fun to run a hotel. Maybe now I'll get the chance.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Now might be the only time I can afford to stay here.
I'd like to put this place behind me. I'm so tired I could sleep for a year.
Feels good to see this place filled with people again.
This old hotel's been through a lot. Earthquakes, rebuilding, Peggies, us.
I could sleep for a week, but we still got work to do.
God, this place gives me the creeps.
This place was haunted way before Faith was even born.
No way in hell I'm falling asleep near the hotel. May not be Peggy's, but I'll bet there's ghosts.
I'm happy to put this haunted-ass hotel behind us. Maybe we can have baths here, like ancient Romans or Europeans.
We should have left this place to rot if you ask me. But I guess it's an extra roof for our supplies.
Those beds are looking awfully tempting.
Great job freeing up the Hot Spring Hotel, Rook. We'll be able to use that old building as a place of shelter, even though most folks around here would think twice. You know, some say that place is haunted. But I never much bought into that kind of malarkey. Anyway, keep up the good work, Rook.
Creepiest place we fought for. But in terms of securing the area, it was worth it.
Remember coming here to learn about Jesus. Glad the Father showed me the true light.
Praying the whole world knows the peace of a place like this soon.
I used to go to camp here. Those people sure were crazy.
Should have planted more flowers between the cabins. Now it's too late.
A lot happened here.
This'll probably be the last crop of flowers planted here for some time.
Mouth shut, eyes open. There's cover everywhere.
Those angels are damn good workers.
I pray for the children that used to come here. They don't deserve to die in the collapse.
The cabins are perfect for workers. Couldn't ask for a better site.
The soil here is rich. Should never have been a summer camp.
Don't forget, it's your turn to read the Father's words tonight.
The flowers grow well here. Has to be God's blessing.
I think we can get one last harvest in before the collapse. We don't have much time left.
Watch the angels don't wander off.
It's the fruit of our labors, you know.
Hated this place as a kid. Not so much now.
Place has a rustic charm, if you like that kind of thing.
Each flower's a promise from faith. It's beautiful.
Happiest years of my life are here, personally.
Look how beautiful our work is. I feel like Eden's here already.
Breathe deep here, friend.
My bunk was full of spiders. Goddamn nature.
Look at that field. Have you ever seen a more beautiful sight?
This place feels sacred. Let's respect that.
Harvesting our own happiness. There's something poetic in that.
I can't get over how fresh the air is here.
Wonder how long all this'll take to harvest.
I have memories of this camp way back when. But I'm making even better ones now.
This ground's twice as holy, far as I'm concerned.
We've had some bumper crops of flowers out here.
It's good to see this place being used to serve the true word of Joseph.
I wish I could be half as devoted as an angel.
Looking forward to enjoying the fruits of our labor.
This place is of way more use growing flowers than rearing children.
My folks could never afford summer camp.
We're going to return to the garden.
I came here as a kid, and I can barely remember any of it.
Soil's surprisingly good around here for a place like this. Guess they grew veg or something for the campers.
Shh. I thought I heard something.
Faith's harvest is flourishing here.
This was never a place for children.
Cabins could do with some better airflow.
Looking on these flowers, knowing what they're for, I feel peace.
Each harvest is better than the last by my reckoning.
If you've time for talking, use it to pray.
Place still has that camp smell.
Let's just enjoy this calm and silence.
They sure are growing a fuck ton of flowers at the old Christian youth camp.
Look at all those cultists over there.
I spent so many miserable nights here as a child.
This place really is out of the way.
God damn, I haven't been here since I was a kid.
I had to do Bible camp here way back. So weird seeing it crawling with Peggies.
Man, is there anything the cult doesn't ruin? Look what they did to this place.
I don't know what's going on at the old summer camp, but if the cult's involved, we gotta stop it.
This place kind of gives new meaning to stop and smell the flowers, huh?
Peggies sure do happily piggyback on everything real religions have done, don't they?
Oof. This is a bumper crop of their fucked up flowers.
It must take a huge supply of these crazy flowers to create all this mist. This is the cult's biggest grow-up.
One summer I got so high here that I swear I saw the jackalope.
Looks like the Peggies are growing flowers at Sacred Skies.
This used to be a nice Bible camp. Lots of my friends came here.
It's bliss central here. We should do something about it.
Why can't the cult just grow weed like normal, decent people?
I don't know anyone who ever had a good experience in summer camp.
So they're using Sacred Skies as a little flower farm.
They wasted no time turning this into a grow-op, did they?
My parents used to send me here every summer because they didn't love me.
We need to stop them from harvesting any more plants here.
Jesus wouldn't approve of the cult growing drugs here, Deputy.
There's so many of these flowers.
When I was a little girl, I used to get sent here every year.
These flowers are Faith's secret weapon.
We should just burn all these crops.
This place has too many bad childhood memories.
I made a lot of friends here back in the day.
Sacred Skies was shut down ages ago. Cult just walked right in and started planting drugs.
It's almost peaceful here. Almost.
Sacred Skies was a good target to take out.
Fewer flowers means fewer angels, I hope.
We're never giving this place back.
Felt weird fighting in a place we should be singing Kumbaya, but we had to get him out of here.
Resistance did a good job cleaning this place up.
Should have hit Sacred Skies a lot earlier, if you ask me. But here we are.
Nice to clear out Angel Field. Restore some kind of normalcy.
I don't know if this place will recover, but at least the cult doesn't own it anymore.
We should keep moving. Lots of work left to do.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with this place now.
Wish we'd just burned the camp down, but I guess this is good enough.
Securing the camp is what we in the ass-kicking business call a big win.
We made a good dent in their drug schemes by taking this place, if you ask me.
If we're good on supplies, then I think everything is under control here.
All of us gathered around campfires. It's like we're kids again.
If I never see another one of those flowers, it'll be too soon.
For sure, this loss stung the Peggy's little drug plans.
Not much to say, except we did a good thing taking the campgrounds.
I don't know what we're expected to do with all these flowers.
We could shelter some survivors in these cabins.
Time to put this place behind us.
I had my first wet dream here.
Still smells like those damn flowers all around here.
Counting our lucky stars we got this grow-up out of the cult's hands.
Smoked my first cigarette here.
The flowers are actually quite beautiful.
I remember this place being much bigger as a kid.
Someone else can figure out what to do with all those drug flowers.
We should start a summer camp for grown-ups. There's gotta be a million apples here.
Wonder how many recipes for apples John's got in his books.
A lot of bears out lately.
We need to get all this harvested fruit down into the bunker.
We don't have much time left. Keep working.
All of this fruit is gonna attract bears.
We'll store batches in the bunker.
Keep an eye out for bears. There's a cave full of them nearby.
I wonder if anyone found the key to the office.
Let's get these apples packed up on the double.
At least we'll have pie after the collapse.
I hope Father's pleased with the work we're doing here.
Places like this will be the heart of our survival.
We'll take these apples to the bunker and we'll have to get busy canning them pretty damn quick.
I'm actually really allergic to apples, and being here makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, then. Just keep an eye on the sinners.
I met my wife here. We joined Eden's Gate together. She's an angel now.
One day, years from now, we'll replant all these trees after the collapse.
It's strange. I always associated apples with sin.
God has given us this fruit.
Keep an eye out for the key to the office.
This orchard and the fruited bears are proof of God's love for us. This fruit will feed many mouths.
This food's gonna give us a fresh start after the collapse.
Hope the whole family likes apples. That's all I'll say.
So many apples.
Keep an eye out for bears.
We'll have pies and juice and cobblers and tarts. Can't wait.
Let's hustle. There's hungry bears in these hills.
After we're done here, we should go into the hills and collect some bear skins.
At one point, I wanted to live out here and work the orchards.
We're falling behind schedule.
These sinners should have said yes.
All this food's making me hungry.
If I eat an apple, my throat will close right up.
What? Sorry, I was watching for bears.
Take all the food we can. The bears can have whatever's left.
These trees sure smell nice.
What kind of apples grow here? Think they'll still be growing after the collapse?
I'm gonna miss this place after the collapse.
It'll be apples or ashes after the collapse.
Apple pie is the best pie, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise.
Everything old will be new again after the collapse.
It's kind of pleasant here. Shame about the bears, though.
This orchard will make for quite the harvest.
It's the last harvest we'll ever see.
This is the fruit of our Lord. Rejoice, for look at all he's given us.
We'll feed our brothers and sisters for months with these apples.
Honest people ran this place. Best apple juice in the state. Look at it now.
I grew up with the owners of this place. I'll be damned if I let the cult ravage it.
We can't let them take food off our tables.
I think we can still save this place.
That cult's locked down the packing facility.
Look at this. They're taking all the fruit.
We gotta clear those peggy fuck stains out of the orchard's packing facility.
As far back as I can remember, Garden View's always had bear trouble.
Cults turned a lot of their focus here. We can't let them take our food.
I ain't about to let those peggy fucks enjoy our apples.
John just decided to help himself to the Garden View orchards.
It ain't right that the Peggies are all up in Garden View like that.
Cults turned the packing facility into some kind of stronghold.
We can't let the cult have the orchards.
You know, I'd take my boy apple picking there every fall when he was little. A lot of good memories there for me. For everyone. Thanks for getting something of ours back, Deputy. We owe you one this time.
I love the smell of apples.
This is as good a place as any to hide out for a while.
We can't stop here. This is bear country.
Thank God the cult didn't do too much damage here.
I make a mean apple fritter.
This time last year, the people at Garden View were having a hell of a time with bears.
I could eat apples for the rest of my life.
Folks around here won't have to live in fear anymore. I think the bears around here love apples as much as we do.
When I was a kid, I used to throw apples at my sister.
Won't be long before we pick this place back up. Plant more trees. We'll get there.
Once this is all over and done with, I'm gonna come back here and eat apples till I puke.
All that fruit laying around is bound to attract bears.
Glad to see we took back the apple packing facility from those sick fucks.
Cult's gone, but this is bear country. I'm not sure we're safe just yet.
Me and my buddies used to steal apples from this place and whip them at cars.
Looks like we took the orchard. Wonder how much was lost in the process, though.
We've gotta help each other out now. It's the only way to move forward.
I never liked apples, but now I'm gonna eat like 5 every day.
It's gonna be a bit lean, but we're gonna save this year's harvest.
An apple a day keeps a cultist away. A gun is also helpful.
Those Eden's Gate freaks can't have our apples.
There's always some dumbass who tries to feed a bear an apple and gets killed.
Last September, I was here picking apples with my sisters. This gives me hope we can do it again.
Those Peggy douche waffles can't steal food from us anymore.
Mama always said I was sharp as an apple. Wait a minute.
You know,
Every fall, that orchard would be filled with families going apple picking. In times like these, it's easy to forget the little things that make us who we are. There's a lot of good memories there. Thanks for getting something of ours back, Deputy. We owe you one this time.
I had my first job here when I was 15.
Now that the cult's gone, the orchard just has to watch out for bears.
Fuck apples. Give me a steak medium rare any day of the week.
Garden View is so beautiful. I hope it can recover.
I'd say this business is saved.
Hope the trees aren't damaged.
I'm sure they can get all of Garden View up and running again.
Peggy sure took their fill of fruit.
I'm so sick of apples. I wish we could grow mangoes here.
Hopefully it won't take too much effort to get this place up and running again.
Nothing but beautiful trees as far as the eye can see.
Apples for everyone.
The Garden View properties are my favorite places in the valley.
Looks like the cold didn't do too much damage to the trees.
Just being around here makes me hungry.
Garden View's gonna be okay.
We saved the heart of the orchards.
I never get tired of looking at the apple trees.
There's a family of hungry bears that live around here.
I think we ought to celebrate with an apple pie. No, apple crumble. No, a caramel apple cheesecake.
Always liked orchards. Something real neat and tidy about trees growing in rows.
I love orchards. They're just forests full of food.
If there's a more beautiful sight than all of these fruit trees, I ain't seen it yet.
We started calling this the Bridge of Tears.
We should look around here for supplies.
I remember when these trees were just knee-high.
Doug and Debbie were always so proud of these trees.
An orchard can feed a community for weeks. We gotta keep it for the county.
The cult's been taking people here. I just know it.
Good folk live here. I'm glad they have a place to go again.
Hope everyone's okay.
No way people are feeling safe here.
Everything the cult takes gets brought here before getting shipped to the bunker.
These people are hurting bad. We gotta help them.
Finally, people are free to be trailer trash again. Pumpkins can grow anywhere. Caught one in my compost last year.
Always keep the pumpkin guts for pie.
Always hated pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns give me nightmares.
That old train bridge is gonna fall into the river one of these days.
I heard someone stealing from the cult around here.
A lot of hostages from the area get taken here.
John wanted this trailer park and the owners refused him. We need people like them.
I lived here for a bit after my folks kicked me out. Good people.
Karen and Benny have always tried to do right by their tenants.
Lot of life in this trailer park. Lot of love.
Only reason people still live in this park is because of the hard-nosed owners.
God keep those poor souls in the trailer park.
We gotta help the people who can't help themselves.
Everyone here is just fighting to survive.
Last thing these people need is the cult wrecking their shit.
It's absolutely horrifying what John C. did to the family that used to run this park.
Lorna won the lottery and made a truck stop. What kind of idiot uses lottery money for a truck stop?
Should have seen this place before we stripped it down. Tackiest thing I ever seen.
I'm worried we don't have enough traffic control near here.
This is exhausting. No pun intended. The gas fumes are getting to you.
When the gas runs out after the collapse, we'll have to make do. But until then...
It may just be loading up the convoys, but I feel I'm doing holy work.
You need to brush your teeth more. I can smell you over the exhaust.
Focus on guarding. Gas is a finite resource.
Gotta keep this tanker in good shape for the convoy.
I counted 30 trucks through here the other day. Praise Joseph.
Watch your trigger finger. This is a gas station.
This stop is handy for bliss dispersal, if nothing else.
Whoever heard of an upscale truck stop? Stupid.
Wonder how long the gas will hold out.
Yep. I think we're almost done with this place.
Don't know about you, but I'm gonna keep working.
I helped myself to some dessert cakes I found in the back. You know, you miss the little things sometimes.
Should be another rig rolling in to gas up any time now.
I don't want to see any foolish moves. No smoking, no sparks.
Had 4 convoys through today. That's gotta be a record.
It's a heck of a lot easier to transport bliss from here.
Too many things can go boom here.
Why don't you go see if the slushy machine's still working?
Every drop of this gas is precious. Act like it. Hard to wrap my head around all the gas being gone soon.
I just hope we're fortified enough here. You ought to measure the tank levels soon.
I think we've sucked all the gas out of this place.
These people should have never tried to stand against us.
Hey, if a firefight breaks out, watch the gas tanks.
I don't like being so close to the road.
Lorna thought she was the cat's meow. We showed her.
It's the Father's will that we're here.
We've got our hands on the gas. That's critical.
We can load up them trucks with bliss in record time.
We're too exposed here.
Garbage truck stop for garbage sinners.
Let's stay alert. The sinners will be thirsty for gas any day now.
I'm helping spread bliss to the county. What a blessing.
Won't be long until we're finished here. Dipped the tanks earlier, and we're running low on diesel.
Humble places like this are critical now.
Keep an eye out for cougars.
We need a backup in case we lose this gas station. Convoys will still need to run. We ought to haul more propane and gas out of here. We're sitting on a bomb.
Without us, the convoys can't run, so don't get complacent.
Gonna miss gas station junk food after the collapse.
Watch your static. Air's dry today. Had a summer job here. Funny how that worked out.
No sparks, people. Don't forget where we are.
Now what the hell are the Peggies up to at the truck stop?
Cult set themselves up at Lorna's place. They're like ducks in a shooting gallery. Damn it. Faith sent Peggies to Lorna's place.
The Peggies are guzzling gas with their big trucks. Think of what'd happen if they got cut off.
Let's see if we can't do some damage here. I came by Lorna's truck stop in its prime, and it was a damn fine establishment. Shame.
Lorna and Frankie had a good thing going here. Cult just had to come in and ruin it.
Never came to this place when it was in business.
Don't like the Peggies having all that gas.
That place don't belong to the cult. We need to force them out of there.
Let's clear out those cultists. I used to work here.
Lorna had all that money to protect her truck stop from the cult, and it still didn't help.
Ah, fuck. If they got the truck stop, then they can freewheel all around the county.
This would be a good spot for a resistance camp. Let's go clear out those Peggies.
Cult squatting on some gas over at that station. That's our gas.
If we let them keep the truck stop, they've got gas and a great spot to ambush us.
Damn, that's Lorna's business. I hope she got the hell out.
Bet the Peggies gobbled up all the snack cakes already, god damn it.
Damn! The Peggies are using the truck stop for their convoys or something.
I've used this truck stop before the cult got it. It's damn classy.
Poor Lorna. She didn't deserve this.
Who knows when we'll get more gas from outside the county. This place is precious as hell.
Always wanted to drive one of those big tanker trucks.
Of course the cult would want the gas. Shit.
Look what those cult fucks did to Lorna's place.
Let's take Lorna's place away from the Peggies.
Lorna was good people.
I'm starving.
I'm praying that Lorna's safe and she can come back here, but I think she's gone. It'll be good to clean this place up. All this leaky fuel, it's a fire hazard.
We're taking the county back, bit by bit.
I used to steal chocolate bars from Lorna back in the day. Kinda feel guilty now.
I'd make a good trucker.
Someone will try to find out if Lorna's still alive. Otherwise, I guess this place will need a new name. Fill up the reservoirs, clean up the blood. This place will be back on its feet in no time.
I think our people can keep this place under control for now.
We'd be fucked without this gas.
If we can get some gas back in this place, we could have it up and running again.
I sure hope Lorna and her man are at peace, wherever they are.
Won't find a better truck stop in all of America. God bless you, Lorna.
I'll help this place get back up and running again. For Lorna.
No sign of the lady who owned this place, huh? Sad. Lorna was a good woman.
This'll be a good spot to ambush the cult from as they drive on by.
Lorna tried to do a nice thing for the community and paid too highly for it.
One less gas station for the Peggies to suck dry.
Glad this is ours again. Can't get nowhere without gas.
Good job we managed not to blow the place completely in the fight.
Our people will have this place up and running again in no time.
Doesn't look like the cult did too much damage to this place.
One less place for the Peggies to gas up.
The Resistance will watch out for this place and keep an eye on the roads.
Guess it's safe to go rooting around for candy bars.
If only Lorna could see this place restored.
We got a good spot to keep an eye on the cultists here.
This can finally be a place of rest again.
Had a chat with a Peggy here way back in the day. Can't believe I thought they sounded nice.
Fuck these lying piggy pieces of shit!
We always used to laugh to ourselves when we passed this place. Oh, those wacky Peggies. If we only knew then what we know now.
Never had the chance to drink there. It's been closed for dog years.
We should have just nuked this place from orbit the moment Joseph brought his twisted little family here.
Yep, we used to point and laugh when we drove past here. Doesn't seem so funny now.
That's a cozy-looking cabin.
Don't know what kind of weirdo would want to live so close to a summer camp, but whatever.
Huh. The chalets are closed down. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I was there pretty recently.
These cabins would make a great weekend getaway.
I wish we could find something to cook over this fire.
I gave up drinking the day I found Joseph, and here I am, hanging around in a brewery.
The bliss can only exist because of what we're doing here.
Wonder how we'll power this place after the collapse myself.
We have to produce all the bliss we can before it's too late.
Think we need more barrels still.
Bet we could fill a river with all the bliss we've made. Vats and vats of happiness. Never thought I'd see it for myself.
We should figure out how to produce without all this equipment.
Sure are chatty, ain't ya?
Still smells like swill in here. Worse than fertilizer in my view.
I think we're under quota.
All our hard work's gonna pay off.
We've turned this place of sin into a piece of the bliss.
When the brewery was open, I heard they let the workers take home a free case of beer every week.
Whistling Beaver is a filthy name for a business.
We're making much better use of the brewery equipment.
They used to make pretty decent beer in this place.
They'll thank us when they see how much better the bliss is compared to booze.
Think we've made enough bliss to earn the Father's praise?
I know we can do better here.
Our output is good. We'll have enough bliss for the whole new world.
Damn, I used to drink a lot of beer.
Beer is the devil's water.
Being here makes me thirsty.
The beer these sinners made was watery at best.
I loved beer before I joined Eden's Gate. Much healthier without it, though.
This bliss will have to last us some time.
We should be moving the bliss underground soon.
It's a wonder they didn't take the tanks for sleeping pods underground or something.
The bliss is what's important here. The Father's waiting on more barrels.
We've worked hard to make all this bliss. Guard it well.
I like the smell of those flowers brewing.
Alcohol's a scourge on this country.
If that's how you feel.
This is what I get for mentioning I used to brew.
We're filling more barrels than ever now. The Father will be proud.
How we'll do all this after the collapse, I gotta wonder.
Better to be making bliss than making the devil swill.
No booze in the new world. I'm looking forward to it.
The bliss is so much sweeter than any booze.
We're gonna cover the world in bliss, friend. It'll be good.
Amen.
Wonder how many years our stores of bliss will last. We gotta make more bliss, or we'll run out after the collapse.
Whistling Beaver.
There'll be no vulgar beer names in the new world the Father is creating.
The Father will make sure we have everything we need after the collapse. Don't worry.
We never can make enough bliss, even here.
They took over the brewery too, damn it.
This brings a whole new meaning to dirty taps.
Wonder how long it took him to build this place. This is where those barrels of drugs come from. We need to shut it all down.
This place is the craziest place I've ever seen in real life. And I've been to Cincinnati.
God damn it, I like Whistling Beaver a lot. Fucking Peggies.
Whistling Beaver got bought out years ago by a bigger company. I doubt anyone even knows that this is where it all started.
This brewery's a part of our heritage or something like that, I don't know. Point is, cult can't keep it.
Of course they took this place, because they hate anything good. Damn Peggies.
Never cared for beer, really. But where the cult's concerned, I sure as hell don't want them to have it either.
The plants go in, the bliss comes out. We need to shut this place down and quick. We need to wipe this place off the map for good.
Cultists over there, let's get them.
Those fuckers better not wreck the brewery.
They must be using the brewing equipment to make their drugs. We gotta stop them. They've turned the Beaver into a drug processing plant. Now that ain't right.
I'll say this, the cult doesn't let anything go to waste.
Look at all those barrels of drugs. So this is where it all comes from.
Oh my God. I think they're turning beer into drugs.
If we take this place, we take away their ability to make more bliss.
This is where the cult gets all those barrels full of drugs. We have to wipe this place off the map. Let's shut down their drug factory once and for all.
Say no to drugs and say yes to beer.
This place is unreal.
This is a nightmare factory. We gotta shut it all down.
Beer makes me sleepy enough without a cult putting drugs in it.
Who knew the cult had a place like this tucked away?
God damn it, do I need a drink?
It's gonna take a while to get this place up and running again.
Cleaning this place up is gonna take forever. Might finally get a decent beer in Hope County now.
That's another one of the cult's messes we cleaned up.
Busting my ass in the name of beer.
We ought to get Whistling Beaver back to full brewing order ASAP. You know, for morale.
No use crying over spilled milk or bliss or whatever the hell you call the barrels of shit we found here.
Gonna have to scrub this place down real well to make sure the equipment isn't contaminated.
The cult's been using that old brewery to cook bliss. Driving them out's gonna go a long way to helping us. Plus, now I might be able to find a halfway decent beer around here. Hell of a job, Rook.
Peggy should have known not to mess with our brewskis. Just asking for trouble.
Beer is bad, but smelling stale beer? It's worse.
No time to stop and have a drink.
We made a major dent in their drug production by taking back the Beaver. Made a good target.
I can't stand the taste of beer.
This place smells like perfume and stale beer. Reminds me of my honeymoon.
We're crushing it out here, boss. Grew up drinking Whistling Beaver. Wasn't right to let the cult keep it.
Not much of a drinker myself, but I'm glad they can't use the equipment here anymore.
I love me some Whistling Beaver.
I'd give my eye teeth for a cold beer right about now. God knows we deserve it.
We did a damn fine job here, if I do say so myself.
Dunno if I can drink Whistling Beaver again, knowing what went on here.
Wonder how many gallons of that bliss stuff they managed to make before we shut her down.
Never thought I'd fight to get that watered-down beer out of the hands of some cultists.
Gonna take a long time to scrub the chemicals out of this place.
Only poison I want to see being made here is a refreshing IPA.
We took a big chunk of equipment away from the Peggies when we took back this place. Feels good.
They were brewing bliss right under our noses this whole time. I'm shook.
I could use like 10 goddamn beers. Right goddamn now.
Maybe they'll name a beer after us.
I think taking this place really hurt the cult.
First order of business is to get the beer flowing again.
Maybe we'll start our own beer. Cougar beer.
I still don't understand how they turned all that beer into drugs.
Gonna be a long while before this place can make beer again.
It's nothing like a cold beer after hard days fighting to make sure you ain't dragged kicking and screaming into a hallucinogenic void created by a fanatical doomsday cult led by a man who thinks he talks to God himself. Am I right?
It smells super funky in here.
Good Lord, I had no idea this was even here.
I'll never drink beer again.
I'm more of a gin person myself. Can't believe this was under our noses the whole time.
What a mess.
So this is Faith's bunker.
Even Faith has her little rabbit hole for the apocalypse, huh?
Faith's bunker is huge.
Shudder to think of being trapped underground with angels.
Even that flower child has a doomsday compound, huh?
Can't imagine being trapped in a place like this for years.
Please let's not cross that footbridge.
Wonder how many folks they've already forced to march over this bridge. Makes me sick.
I think a survivalist used to live here.